My name is Rachel Robinson. I teach second grade and I have a 4-year-old little girl at home.
My name is Janine Bell and I teach second grade and I have a 15-year-old daughter.
My name is Erin White. I teach second grade and my children are 21 and 19. Well, we're fortunate enough to have Chromebooks in our classroom, so we're one-on-one with the students and Chromebooks. So we use technology quite a bit more in the second grade now than we have in years past. They have certain reading apps they can go on during our guided reading blocks. We have some math apps that they can go on during our math block. And then of course we have Promethean boards and Elmo projectors.
For the most part, I think it's a pretty positive way. They're very excited about using technology, so it keeps them very engaged.
Yes, academically and socially when they partner up, when they're playing games on the computer, that stronger one is able to help the one who's a little weaker, maybe in math skills or reading skills.
It's bittersweet. I like it because it keeps them engaged and they are learning while they're playing. But then sometimes I feel like they're lacking on those actual social skills. They're not talking with each other as much because they're more focused on their computer.
Well, I think much like in the classroom, we have to let our kids experience it and become good citizens digitally using it. But it does open a whole new door with social media, and we don't experience that in the classroom. And that gets a little scary as a parent. You don't know what's happening when your children are in their rooms, on the internet, on their phones, on social networks. And so you just have to walk with them and hope that they're making responsible choices.
Unfortunately, in a negative aspect, because my daughter, I noticed that she's on Snapchat or sometimes she's on Instagram, and when she should be studying, she's unfocused, and I find that she's on any one of those social media sites, and so therefore it's harder for her to focus and concentrate, and I have to kind of lure her back in. So I do feel ultimately that it has taken a negative impact in these young children's lives now because it's a huge distraction.
Depends on how much technology your children are using and at what age. I see an awful lot of parents with little babies that are using technology, and that frightens me a little bit. I think children need to still practice speaking to people. I think they need to practice their developing the art of conversation and the art of speaking respectfully and projecting their voices and looking somebody in the face. I think social skills are falling by the wayside. People don't know how to be as respectful to one another because they're not used to looking each other in the eye and having regular conversations. And so I do feel like technology can affect the children's development, but it's up to parents really to gauge that and guide that along.